Major Russian defense contractor breached, Navy secrets exposed, hacker claims. Ooh, you see that tear? You see that tear with the binary code right through the carrier here, with a very clearly digitalized flag. Oof, this carrier is not having a good day. I don't even know if it's a carrier. I'm not even sure if I'm saying the right word here. Oof, man. You better watch out for that binary, you know what I'm saying? Breaking carriers right in half. Russian military tech company NPO Mars had hundreds of gigabytes of sensitive and likely defense-related data stolen from its systems, attackers say. Data samples investigated by the Cybernews research team indicate that at least some of the files are as recent as of March this year. There's videos allegedly showing manipulation of Russian naval data and 250 gigs of data with files as recent as March. So this is actually really bad, guys. It's really, really bad. All right. NPO Mars provides command and control systems for the Russian Navy, but the company does more than that. The company is a federal research and production center providing automated control systems for the Russian military, combat information, and control systems for its ships, armored personnel carriers, tanks, and other units. Guess which company got hacked? Just take a wild guess. And so you can see here, they've leaked some of the data to prove that they have access to it. Krispy Kreme leaked it. That's right. That's right. It's unclear how fresh the information that's not included in the sample is, but in the sample, it's pretty damn fresh. You can see there's a bunch of files here, all right, part of the sample. And what did they leak? The attackers themselves decided to create a video that looked like an advert for the leak. I'm not joking. They made a freaking commercial for it. So now these people are making commercials for their own leaks, saying they got their hands on several systems used by the Russian Navy. One of the systems attackers got their hands on Sigma, according to Russian military outlet Top War. Sigma-2385 is the combat information and control system responsible for maneuvering, control of anti-submarine defense and missile weapons, and communication. Attackers also claim they have access to the TRASA system. What is the TRASA system? Russian Navy patrol ships, missile ships, corvettes, large landing ships, and nuclear missile cruisers, the coordination of them. Yeah. Another naval system is DIEZ. It's an automated control system for minesweepers. A separate attacker video shows what looks like attackers attempting to change what data Russian naval officers receive about the speed and coordinate of Russian minesweepers. That unfriendly submarine might not be as slow as the system indicates, and it might be closer than you think. They claim they have access to other naval systems by the Russian Navy, but no data was provided to support the claims. That is a massive, very scary data breach. And this is another, yet again, another instance of how a third party can become the open door to all kinds of stuff that you didn't think you would have to deal with. I just want you to picture, bros, you're in the Russian military, right? And you're throwing back some vodka, all right? Okay? You're throwing back some vodka, and your broskies and yourselves, your fellow Ruskies, whatever, I was so freaking racist. You're enjoying yourselves, and you're like, look, how can we make our military powerful? Well, there's this group called the Mars Group, and they promise that they're going to take care of everything. They're going to do intercommunication. They've got access to all kinds of stuff. It's going to be incredible, right? Let's give them access to our military ops. Our military is going to be mighty and powerful. And you're like, and you throw back a few vodkas, and you're like, yeah, let's do it. And little do you know that because you put your trust in the promises of a third party, that third party was going to end up failing you in a massive way, to the point where your military can't even trust its own inputs and outputs. Tech broskies, yeah. That is a huge problem, massive problem. I understand that it's difficult to be responsible for everything yourself, including like your own security, especially if you're like in a military group that has like limited budget constraints and governmental oversight and all of that. I get it. This is why I do what I do, because maybe somebody will hear this and they might be end up in a situation where they might have to make a recommendation, and they'll think back on streams like this and go, maybe we should be careful about what we're doing here. All right. Don't drink and sign military contracts. You wouldn't download hang on, let me go back up here. You wouldn't download a cruiser, would you? You wouldn't download a carrier. You wouldn't steal a carrier. What is it? What, the stupid like piracy thing, right? Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. It's stealing. It's straight up thievery. Don't drink and sign contracts. You wouldn't download an entire military, would you? That's right.